up, everybody? Welcome to episode 13 of Comfortable Nerds. As always, we got my boy Devon here. Devon, go ahead, say what you got to say.
What is going on, guys? Another beautiful Wednesday is when this will be coming out. So another beautiful Wednesday. Happy new comic book day for everybody watching.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
we're
sir.
on live right now, guys.
Yeah, actually, we are on TikTok Live as we are recording this video. Me and Devon thought it'd be a cool idea to start going live during some episodes just so y'all could tune in and leave when y'all want to. And whatever you miss out on, you could come and holla at the podcast on YouTube and what's that other shit? Spotify. Yeah. I gotta watch my mouth because we're live on TikTok. But
Gotta be a little more
yeah.
PG.
Speaking of Wednesday, we have a lot of new stuff coming out. Give me your top 5 DC and your top 5 Marvel for everything that's coming out.
So for DC, not in any specific order, these are just my top 5 coming out. I got Absolute Wonder Woman coming out tomorrow. Got Absolute
Okay.
Martian Manhunter coming out tomorrow. We got the new issue of Detective Comics coming out.
Wait,
and then we
Absolute
got the
Wonder Woman comes out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, this is for DC. I'm looking. All right, go ahead. Okay.
And then we got the history of the DC universe, the Dakota incident coming out tomorrow. And then we got Superman coming out tomorrow, another DC KO tie-in. And those are my top 5. What are your top 5 DC coming out this week?
Honestly, I have pretty much all that you said except for one. One that is actually quite interesting. It almost sounds like it's an indie. It's an indie. It's called The Peril of the Brutal Dark. And
Is that one of
basically,
the Vertigo ones coming out?
yeah. I don't
Hell
know
yeah.
what I don't know exactly what that vertical stuff is. I kind of just like got it because it looked cool and I saw the synopsis for it. Do you know, like, have you read it? I know, it came out like this Wednesday, didn't it? Last
I
Wednesday, I'm
haven't
sorry.
I haven't really heard anything about it. I haven't looked at the synopsis or anything. I flipped through a couple pages of it.
Okay.
Just to see what it was all about, but I have really no knowledge about it.
Yeah, well, it's supposedly it's a sorry, I'm fixing my mic. This is very unprofessional. But yeah, apparently it's supposed to be like a crime or like detective story, something
Detective?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks pretty interesting. But yeah, I got Superman number 35 on there too. Something super big is supposed to be happening with Superman. I
Mhm.
think this is going to be the issue that is leading to the end of DCKO, and I think this is going to be the issue when we get Superboy Prime becoming mainline Superman, and something very important is going to be happening with Clark Kent. So I got that on my top 5. I got Absolute Martian Manhunter, Absolute Wonder Woman, New History of DC Universe, the Dakota Incident. For Marvel, what do you have for Marvel?
For Marvel,
Oh,
same
wait,
thing.
actually, before we move on to Marvel, this is Absolute Martian Manhunter's like last issue, isn't it?
Was it number 9, is it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be his last issue, but Snyder did come out saying that he's still gonna be a big part in the Absolute universe, so
Yeah.
it's not the last time we're gonna see him, and from what Snyder said, I think we're gonna be getting a big event coming up soon this year.
Yeah, bro. I've seen speculations that the team for Absolute Martian Manhunter is going to be the same creative team for Doom Patrol,
Oh,
which I wouldn't mind that. That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad
no.
idea at all. Um, but you got to lose Absolute Martian Manhunter. It's just like, Have you read Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol?
Mhm.
Is it good or is it great?
I think it is I need an in between between good and great.
In between, then would you say it's mediocre?
No.
Okay, cool. So then, would you say it's above average?
I'd say a little above above average.
Above average? What are like, dude? When's the last time you read it? Like, could you like tell me some things about it, or
It's
is it
been a
more so
minute.
just yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
like it because it's a very like trying to think of how to describe this. A good team story, but
yeah?
not like how the Titans are, you know what I mean? The
Oh,
characters
okay.
themselves are
So if the
more of
Teen
a
Titans win,
like
if the go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I'm interrupting.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna say it's a more like mature Titans almost. Like it's
Okay,
very like it's very
graphic.
personal. Like
Okay,
there's a lot more stuff going on that's more personal to each character, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I'm
I've always
just trying to
been
think of the best way
interested
to
in
describe
reading
it.
it. I've always been interested in reading it, and my LCS has the volumes like 1 through 4 or 1 through 3, however many it is, and they're just sitting there, bro. And I'm like, man, like I could snag these and read them,
Yeah.
but
It was a great read, bro. I'm just trying to think
okay.
of the best way to describe it. It's just like very kind of like how Beta Ray Bill is. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah,
goofy
yeah, yeah,
characters that when you hear about, you're like, like, eh.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But
yeah,
Morrison takes it into a very like personal note on these characters.
yeah, yeah,
So for somebody like Dennis Camp, and then I forget who the artist is for Martian Manhunter, but if they were to take on the Doom Patrol kind of team and write something
yeah.
for it, I think it would be something pretty dope.
Okay, that's fair. I like that answer. I like that answer. All right. Now that we're moving on from that, let's get into the top five for Marvel, man. What do we got for Marvel?
So
I'll
for
go first
Marvel,
since you did DC. I'll do Marvel first.
you
I'll
go
do Marvel
first.
first. All right, all right, all right. I got Iron Man 2. If you guys haven't read the first Iron Man of this new run that just started with Iron Man is it ended on a cliffhanger that wants you to get issue 2. Like if you only got issue 1 just to see where it would go and you didn't like subscribe to it, issue 1 is going to keep you at least subscribed to issue 2 cuz the cliffhanger
It's
it's a
got you
pretty
hooked now.
decent. Yeah, it got you hooked now. And there's a lot of we talked about it on the last episode, so if you guys
Mhm.
really want to get in depth with it, we talked about it on the last episode. But yeah, there's plenty of cliffhangers on there and plenty of things to go back and look into. After Iron Man 2, we got Infernal Hulk that actually just got announced to be coming to an end at issue 10. They're gonna go ahead and wrap that up. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why would you Bro, like they signed Philip
Marvel don't
Kennedy
like money,
Johnson.
bro.
Bro, they signed Philip Kennedy Johnson to an exclusive deal. He's over here. He's gotta be pissed, bro. Unless he like knew already that this was gonna happen. Like Philip Kennedy Johnson gotta be hot. Unless this is part of the plan and this just came up out of nowhere. Cause he signed an exclusive deal with Marvel to do projects with Marvel and his big project was the Incredible Hulk. So I don't know anything else Philip Kennedy Johnson is doing with Marvel. Do you know anything else that he's doing with Marvel?
Not that I know of. I mean, when I saw that they were cutting it at 10, I was like, why? Like I'm
Yeah,
telling you, bro, Marvel just like has to hate money or something. Because once they see something's going really good, they're like, no, let's cut it off and then start a new storyline.
bro, I'm more so just like, man, like you gonna do that to my boy Philip? You gonna do that to my boy Philip? Like, dang, bro, Phil ain't done nothing to you, bro. Phil ain't done nothing to you, bro. And you gonna, man, it's gonna be all right, Philip. Philip, it's gonna be all right.
We're backing you.
But we got Infernal Hulk coming to an end. If you guys haven't read Philip Kennedy Johnson's Incredible Hulk, go ahead, read that. I think it's like 30
I think
something
it's
odd issues.
5. Yeah, I think it's like 4 or 5 trade paperbacks.
Oh, I thought you was about to say
No, I was
issues. I was like, bro,
not
you
saying
really didn't
issues.
read it. You really didn't read it. But yeah, Infernal Hulk. Oh yeah, read Incredible Hulk before you get into Infernal Hulk. Or if you just want to read Infernal Hulk, you could always just
I
like
think
double
you can
back.
hop in.
Yeah, you could
I think you
always
can
double
hop
back.
into it with not too much knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you might be confused as far as like the whole monster thing, but if you double back and read the Incredible Hulk, you'll be fine. Next we got the Mortal Hulk. This is more your jurisdiction. I haven't read any of the Mortal Hulk or Mortal Hulk. Thor. I'm sorry, The Mortal Thor. The Mortal Thor. This is more of Devon's jurisdiction because I haven't read any of that yet. What do you have to say about that?
I'm excited for it just because the run's been really, really good so far. Like it's kept me inclined. I don't feel like it's a very personal, grounded or Thor story. I did the same thing when I was writing these down too. I wrote the Immortal Hulk, and then I was like,
Yeah.
no, this is Thor.
Yeah, bro.
But
Well, you were telling me that you kind of got to read that for Armageddon, right?
I think it's going to tie in eventually.
Okay.
Like, I think it's going to be something that, like, we're going to see a new Avengers group, I think, for Marvel coming soon, being with
Yeah.
Mortal Thor and then Captain America, Iron Man, and then possibly maybe a few other miscellaneous characters.
Yeah. 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 Um, moving on from Thor, we got the Punisher. That's my number 4 for Marvel, the Punisher. It looks. I read. Wait, this is the Red Bed Punisher, right? Before I even finish saying what I was like.
This one's going to be a new run, I thought, because the red bands
Bro,
on
but you know how
issue.
Marvel be doing them freaking number ones, bro. You know how Marvel be going with the number ones, bro. It
I know,
agitates
bro.
me so
That's why I
much
didn't put
that they
it
do that.
on my what you call it, because I was like,
You don't got
I'll pick it
Punisher on your
up.
top 5?
I don't have it on my top 5.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Well, I can't wait to hear yours because I couldn't think of another one. But let me finish mine up then. My last one was the Ultimates. And
Okay.
I put the Ultimates. I'm not gonna lie,
You
is
just had to
anybody
add
else
another
just
one
like
on
is
there.
anybody bro, is anybody else just like waiting for the Ultimates to like end?
I think we all are just waiting for
Like, are
Ultimate
we
Universe
all
to
like,
end.
are we just sitting here like, I don't want to say I don't care about it anymore because
They're just
Spider-Man,
dragging it now, bro. Like
but I'm like,
Ultimate
all right,
Spider-Man's
bruh.
done. I thought it was a
Like, come
very
on, bro.
solemnly sweet ending, but now I'm just kind of waiting
I ain't even
for
read,
Ultimate
bruh.
Universe to be done.
I ain't even read the last issue because I can't find my issue 23 because I just moved. So I don't know where I put my issue 23 for Ultimate Spider-Man. I have
It's
it.
okay,
It's
guys.
somewhere in here. I just don't know where it's at. And I got,
Boxes on boxes on
I
boxes.
got boxes on boxes because like, bro, I, I just got loose. I got naked comic books just laying around everywhere right now. So I don't know. Eventually I'll read the last issue, but I mean, I just put Ultimates just because, like, shoot, I don't think anything crazy is gonna come out of it. I think I seen in the synopsis that my boy is going to be not. Is it Killmonger is gonna like read? Oh no, Luke Cage. Luke Cage.
Ah.
He's gonna lead some type of like new Avengers team, and I think that's the first time that Luke Cage has like led
Well,
an Avengers team.
he's kind of been doing that for the last couple issues for Ultimates.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So I was like, you know what? I'll get it for you, Luke. I'll get it for you. But what's your top 5 since yours is different from mine? Because I couldn't find one
so
to replace the Punisher.
two of them were the exact same for me. I had Infernal Hulk
Okay.
on mine. I had Mortal Thor, and then for my 3, I had Spider-Man and Wolverine. Spider-Man and Wolverine has been phenomenal in my opinion. Like it's
Say
been one of the better Spider-Man stories.
I was gonna put Spider-Man and Wolverine because I do genuinely feel like, just from what I've heard, I do feel like it is better than the Ultimates, but I just haven't
Mhm.
read it. So
That's fair.
I didn't want to put something in my top 5 that I haven't read. I felt like that was kind of ridiculous to do.
And then for my 4 spot, I had Spider-Man and Venom Death Spiral because we're getting a new villain for Spider-Man and Venom. And I've been liking the current Spider-Man run. I know not everybody's the biggest fan, but it hasn't been horrible. It's
Ben
been
Riley's Spider-Man right now, right?
so last issue we kind of had like a Spider-Man came back from space.
Okay.
So Spider-Man comes back from space and he sees Ben's been kind of playing Spider-Man, and then Norman Osborn or Ben's been playing Peter, and then Norman's been playing Spider-Man to kind of keep everything going. So when Spider-Man comes back, May's gone, and Peter goes ballistic on Ben. And like they had a really big falling out when Ben was just trying to help Peter out to kind of keep his secret identity alive. and
So he's
kind of
back. So
creates
Peter
some.
Parker's back from space.
Yeah, Peter Parker's back from space.
And this is Kelly's run. So where do you start Kelly's run at? Which issue?
Issue 1.
Wait, I thought somebody else was writing Spider-Man before
So Zeb
Kelly.
Wells was writing before Joe Kelly, and
Yeah.
then they restarted on issue 1 for Joe Kelly. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
but
And it's
I'm
been doing
excited for it.
better. Do I
Yeah,
need to read Wales Run before I hop on Kelly's?
do not read it. It's one of the most atrocious runs ever.
So I could
And I
just
don't
start
even
reading.
you could start reading it issue 1 and not feel left out at all.
Okay. All right.
And then my 5 was the same as yours, Iron Man number 2.
Iron Man number 2. Okay. Cool, cool,
So
cool,
the
cool,
only
cool, cool, cool.
differences were the 2 Spider-Man titles, but those are 2 that I've been keeping up on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Those are our top five for Marvel and for DC. But speaking of top fives, Absolute Universe keeps producing. It's Me and Devin were talking about this before we got on the live. It always feels like somebody is talking about the Absolute Universe. But honestly, it's because it's just doing so good. Like, it's doing very, very well. And that's why it feels like everybody's just always talking about it, bro.
I think it's a blessing and a curse right now because, like, for at least content creation wise, like, everybody talks about it. So when we come on here and we're like, we want to talk about a few things, everybody already knows about it.
Yeah,
So we're like, do we really need to bring it up? But it's a beautiful thing because we
exactly.
have so many new people that are coming around, starting to read comics purely just because of the Absolute Universe.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like, it brought so many new people into the community that it's like you said, it is genuinely a beautiful thing. But it's like, dang, bro, that's all everybody talking about right now, man.
So going
And
off of that, something that I wanted to ask Jay, what are your top 5 or even top 3 DC runs, non-absolute or non like DCKO that you enjoy right now?
right now I'm reading like I'm deep in my to be read stack. I'm like, man, I hope that other people get this. What I've gotten right now is I have gotten a sense of just really wanting to lessen my to be read stack. And I'm like dedicated. Like I really want to. Like I don't want to say I'm putting all of the current stuff on hold, but I'm definitely being very picky with what I read right now that's current because I just want to knock my to be read stack down and it feels great. And I hope other people get this feeling that I have. But as far as my top three that I'm reading right now, Jonathan Hickman's Avengers, which we'll be talking about that later. We'll be talking about that later. But Jonathan Hickman's Avengers, The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm reading some vintage Amazing Spider-Man right now. I'm in the middle of Craven's Last Hunt Epic Collection. And what's another one, man? Oh, I want man, what's another one? I guess I could say the Uncanny X-Men. I'll say Uncanny X-Men because I'm
Yeah,
just
I feel like those
I'm
are your most recent.
yeah, yeah, I'm learning a lot about characters and their true origins and what these characters are and not what they've developed into. Because you could say that like you could say that you know a character, but if you haven't read like I feel like if you haven't truly read like where that character, started from, then you don't know that character fully. But yeah, those are my three outside of the absolute universe. What are your three before we get into, the absolute universe goodies?
I've also got the to be read uh bug right now where I've been going through my stack. I think I had like 35 like back issues that I had to read. I have now dwindled it down to 9 that I have to finish. So I have Sandman that I need to finish, the Batman Beyond Compendium, Injustice, Patrol Omni, this Transformers Omni right here, or Compendium. and
Bro,
then a
you
few
just
other
named off a
miscellaneous
whole
things.
shelf, bruh. I said pick
Dude, but
three.
well, those aren't the three. I was just talking about how I'm getting through my to be read.
Fuck. Give me the three, bro.
So Transformers, Compendium #1, I've been
Okay.
getting through right now. And then same thing as you, the Uncanny X-Men Omni. And then for my #3, I'd say the IDW TMNT I've been reading.
IDW team. Oh yeah, 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 bro. I need to get back on that. I need to get back on that, man. I really, really, really want to get on that.
That's
Paul,
like the old
nah.
one too, not
I only say
the
that because I'm a
current image
G.
one.
Yeah. IDW is the that's the one where Donnie gets his metal shell, right?
I think so. This one's like the Eastman and Laird one. So it's
Yeah,
like
I
the
think that's when he gets his metal shell. I definitely
yeah.
want to go back and read that because I need to know how that happened. But yeah, man, back to Absolute Green Arrow, Absolute Universe. Absolute Green Arrow is going to be happening in these next few weeks. How how do we feel about that? Because it looks amazing. It
Dude, he looks like he's gonna
genuinely,
be a
bro,
threat.
like,
Bro is going to
man,
be a
bro.
threat.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not even gonna be. It's not even gonna be close. I think. Would you rather see Absolute Batman or Absolute Green Arrow?
What do you mean?
Like, if you had to fight one,
Rather just be slimed out in public, bro. Like
like if you had to fight one,
that's like asking me if I'd rather have cancer or be thrown in a volcano. Like, like what kind of question is that? Who'd you rather catch in the street?
but if you were like, if you
Would you
had
rather
to
have
fight,
prime Mike Tyson punch you in the nuts,
if you
or
if you had to pick Absolute, we don't even know nothing about, bro. Listen, Absolute Green Arrow could be a straight up woods. He could be straight up puh.
I'll take my chances then on the Absolute Green Arrow. But that
But
guy
you don't
looks like a
know. You don't
menace,
know. He
bro.
could, bro. Like he could. You gotta understand, brother. This is two peak. Well, we don't even know if Green Arrow is a human, but this is potentially two peak human grown men. The absolute best that a human can get. Two of them. Grown men fighting. Would you rather see Absolute Green Arrow, who could potentially be a pull, or be worse than Absolute Batman? Or would you rather fight Absolute Batman? Given the fact,
I'll take
like,
my chances with Green Arrow. I'll take my chances with Green Arrow.
and that's fair, bro. That's fair because we know what Absolute Batman can do. I wouldn't want that done to me. I wouldn't want that done to me at all.
Fuck.
Like, imagine you're just walking, bruh, under your business, shrugging your shoulders,
Man,
and then
let me cross
somebody
the
just,
street right here and
bro,
jaywalk. And
bro,
then Absolute
let me
Batman comes out
jaywalk.
of nowhere and snaps both of your legs.
Nah, snaps both of your legs. You're walking across the street and you get two knives in your lower back, straight through the kidneys, both of them. Head-butted. Somebody just head-butted your back with two knives on them. Two knives on the top of their skull. In no world is Oliver Queen puh. Hey, somebody on the chat on live said, in no world is Oliver Queen puh. And
He's
you know
spitting.
what? You know what? He's spitting. He's spitting. Cause I ain't never seen it. Have you seen it?
No, I don't know if it's just me. I think Green Arrow will kind of be the Bruce of the Absolute Universe in the sense of like kind of that
I
Batman
no, that's
character
yeah, yeah,
for like
yeah.
the JLA. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe because Bruce still is Bruce, but he just doesn't have that like that
Leadership mentality.
leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, but I've heard some voices in the TikTok sphere and comic talk community that it could be Roy Harper, which that is what a lot of people are saying or want. I guess that's what a lot of people want. Blue Jack just joined the live. What's up, Blue Jack? Holla at you boys. We in a podcast right now. Figured we'd go live on this one. See what happens. But what was I saying?
Saying which who Green Arrow could be. Roy Harper or
Oh yeah, Roy Harper, or they're saying that we could get first appearance of Absolute Spectre.
Mm.
I wouldn't mind that. And then they were saying that um Ollie was gonna be like Green Arrow Spectre. I saw that one floating around. I thought that was pretty cool. Is that
I
valid?
think it, I think it'd be tough.
It looks like because the skull, that's what the skull looks the same. That's what a
Yeah,
lot of people are saying, like the design of the hood and everything. Um, but I don't, I think I would rather have that, to be honest with you.
I'd like to have
Would you rather
Ollie. You
have,
know what I mean?
would you rather have Roy or Ollie
I'd rather have.
as,
I mean,
as the
I'd rather
first
have Ollie, man,
green? Yeah, I'd
because I
rather
think
have Ollie.
that eventually, I think it'd be cool for Roy to take up that mantle, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
have Oliver first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it would be, I mean, like, the fact that they're expanding on the absolute universe so much, I feel like it would be somewhat silly to not include Ollie and Roy instead of just including Roy. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, what if they would change their mind and, like, they actually do want to have Ollie in it? So, I don't know. I definitely think Ollie should stick around for a little bit longer because, buddy, the way he went out was tough.
There's also too, if you have Roy is kind of like your Green Arrow, and they do want to bring Oliver back, and Roy's like, who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because
Like,
you can't, it's like you can't, bro. It would be so disrespectful, bro, if they made Ollie Roy's sidekick. That would be so
devious
disrespectful.
work.
Devious work, bro. Devious work. Like to make the side. Oh my gosh. Imagine if you broke up with your girl, okay? But you kept her around and found a new girl. Honestly, that's probably a lot of y'all right now. That is probably a lot of you
No,
right now.
that's more on that like analogy
Women
is more
and
along
men.
the lines of you're with your girl
Okay.
and you start dating her sister, and then you break up with her to make the sister your main piece.
Oh.
That would be more what it's like, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. But well, why would you do that? Why would you think of
That's
something
what I'm
so
saying.
heinous? Why would you think of
Because
something
that's
so
that's
heinous,
the
bro?
that's how heinous that would be if they made Ollie the main Green Arrow, and then or made Roy the main Green Arrow and then made
Yeah,
Ollie
bro.
the sidekick.
Yeah, bro. But outside of sidekick Ollie, we are getting multiple absolute Robins.
Maybe.
What that mean?
Dude, I still think our idea of having like Dick or
Bro, yeah,
Jason
have you not
become one
seen
of the
those videos?
Talons.
No, time
Yeah.
out. You didn't laugh. I want to know why you didn't laugh. Have you not seen
I
those
did
videos?
giggle, bruh.
That's crazy. I thought that was like a cliff right there. I thought that was a cliff right there. What that mean? All right, never mind then. Did you hear about Absolute Ben 10? Yes, we definitely heard about Absolute Ben 10. It's going to. Please tell me you watched Ben 10 growing up.
Yes, dude.
All right, cool. Yeah, nah, Absolute Ben 10 is going to be crazy. The sketches for the aliens look amazing. I love it. Appreciate you, Omni Man. Hey, Omni Man in the comments says, this snaz looks so gas. I guess we looking gassy, baby.
I think he's talking about the Ben 10.
Yeah, he's definitely talking about the Ben 10. He's definitely talking about the Ben 10. I realized that
I
as
like
I
you
was
tried to
saying
gas
it.
us up like that, but
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, man, what's going on with multiple Robins? Who do you think that's gonna be? You think they're just gonna throw all of them at one side of us?
I hope not. Like I said, I liked our idea of like Dick or like Jason being like
Dick
Robin,
Jason?
but
Yo!
this guy
Yo!
over saying some dick.
That's crazy you just said that, bro. That's crazy you just said that, bro. He said Dick Jason. All right, all right, all right, all right. Go ahead. Continue.
So our idea that we were talking about in the last episode about Dick or Jason kind of being like Robin, but as like a
But I'm
Talon or
sorry.
something. Like if Jason's like a reformed Talon, and then
Yeah,
that
yeah,
becomes his Robin, is he's Talon
yeah. That'd be.
over some dick. All this over some dick.
Bro, oh my gosh, that was just so funny, man. That was hilarious. But yeah, that's me and Devin's little hypothesis. I'm not gonna lie, that's more of Devin's. He came up with that more than me, and I just kind of co-signed it. So yeah. Any good idea he has is both of ours. Any bad idea he has is just his.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I don't know if I really want them to just be throwing like all the Robins at us at one time, just because I don't want to. You kind of want to. You still want to have a relationship with these characters, and them throwing all of these characters at us at once, it kind of takes away
It
the
would be too much
relationship.
then.
Yeah, it takes away the relationship, and it just becomes like a story that you're just reading. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to something that you're like, oh man, I really don't want this to happen to this character, or like, oh,
Yeah,
this
it would
character's
take
doing
away
this character
the
shady. Like,
personal connection of it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
don't get that emotional tie with Dick. You don't get that emotional tie with Jason. You don't get that emotional tie with Damien. I'm gonna start
yeah.
calling him Richard Grayson, bro.
Hey, listen, your choice of words is just like you don't get that emotional tie with Dick.
You don't get that
Like,
emotional tie with
bro.
Richard Grayson.
Oh man, I'm
Like,
sorry, bro. I'm
ugh.
being a little kid right now. I'm being a little kid right now. But I also seen Scott Snyder say that Campbell said, Richie. Campbell in the chat said, Richie. Call him Richie. But yeah, I seen Scott Snyder said that he's interested in doing an absolute Aquaman, which I kind of seen that when that absolute Wonder Woman issue with when she was
With
where
the
was she
trident.
stuck at? Like yeah, with the trident.
Mhm.
I could when they put that trident in there, I was like, "Ooh.
I think they have to, dude. Like, there's no way that they can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've already
Yeah.
kind of played around with it too much for them to be like, nah. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Kind of honey dipping us a little bit. Honey
Yeah.
dipping us a little bit. Um But Absolute Aquaman, like, what would be dope to make that its own unique thing? What if he was, what if Absolute Aquaman is, my man? Why can't I think of him right now? What's the stingray thing?
Black Manta, the
Mantis. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stingray thing.
Yo, yo. At the last second, I said his name at the same time you did. Do not do that.
Hey,
Do
who the
not do that.
Stingray fella? Who the Stingray fella?
What that mean? But yeah, that would be crazy if Mantis ended up being absolute Aquaman. Or
Another
his
thing
son, Aqualad, his son Aqualad.
Another thing that would be cool if they just kept it the same Aquaman that we usually see, but instead of being like half man, half Atlantean, like half surface, half Atlantean, and he grows up on the surface not knowing about Atlantis, it's switched around. So he grows up in Atlantis and fucking
Yeah.
hates the surface. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be super super cool too. That'd be super cool too.
Because we kind of got to see that in like the Injustice games and stuff
He could
briefly,
be like he
but
like
they could go
abs
like 10 times stronger with that idea.
yeah, like absolute Aquaman could have the characteristics of like Namor.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. There's a new crossover event finna come too, I guess. Did you I don't know too much about that, do you?
For the Absolute Universe?
Yeah.
I don't really know what it's going to be. It sounds like it'll be kind of the first Absolute Justice League from what it seems like. It'll be interesting to see though, just because of
Well, we
like
already got the Absolute Justice League.
for in like context of DCKO.
No, in context of the Absolute universe.
No, I'm saying, but like them coming together though.
Bro, the Absolute Justice League is like Joker's whole gang.
No, I'm talking about for like Absolute Justice League of like we're getting to see the Absolute team. Like
Oh, okay.
Batman
Like
one.
their name might be different, but
Yeah, I should come
yeah,
up
yeah,
with a
yeah.
different name for that.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you threw me off a little bit, bro.
My bad. But
I was like, man, did you read it?
seeing all of the actual like heroes gallery come together.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's going to be Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Martian Manhunter, and Catwoman. And Catwoman.
Mhm.
Catwoman, she's coming out with her absolute story too. So I wonder how much of a I wonder like who is she replacing? Who is Catwoman replacing?
The Flash probably, which is whack. Bro,
No, because Barry Allen was there, wasn't he?
dude,
In
they
that
didn't even
DC
have him in the DCKO
or not
issue.
Barry Allen, I'm sorry, Wally West.
They didn't have him in the issue. They
Dang,
straight
you're
took him out.
right. Like
I
when
was
that
like,
that panel when they
yeah,
were
because
like
I was
in the
looking for him and I'm like, wow, they really
I didn't
disrespected
bro,
my guy like that.
I felt like something was missing, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah, dude, because
But you're right.
when I was
They
reading it, I
didn't.
was like, they just straight like scrapped my guy.
But Wally's on his own little thing right now though, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I get it, but
like that fool's finna fight. But you know what? Like, nah, because even mainline Flash has always been included in the Justice League. But he's definitely had like a lot of feats. So maybe we're just gonna get more into the absolute like Speed Force, which that's not what it's called, guys. It's called something. What? There's a specific name for that absolute Speed Force, but it is like the absolute Speed Force. I just forgot what the name of it is. But yeah, maybe they're just trying to do something different with Absolute Flash, like take him a different route. What if Wally dies?
don't put that out in the universe, bro.
I mean,
Don't put that out there.
what if he like sacrifices himself to bring Barry back?
That's whack.
It is. But
Don't even put it out there.
what if Wally sacrifices himself to bring Barry back, and then within that, Wally turns into Reverse Flash for trying to stop Eobard?
Eh,
It's kind of
eh,
weak, right?
yeah, that's
Yeah, that
that's
was
something that we just came up with in like 5 seconds. That's whack.
Yeah, that's super whack. We're not even comic book writers. We're just a couple dudes on a microphone.
For a white
But
guy and a black guy
yeah,
on the mic.
that's it, bro. Talking about comics, bro. Just a little Oreo. Absolute Catwoman. How much of a hero do you think she has to be part of the absolute quote unquote league? Because we already have the
Mm,
absolute Justice League.
yeah, we gotta come up with a different name. You got the
Well, I don't know. What name do you think they're gonna give them when they all do this crossover? It's the
ooh,
first
the
time that they're
absolutes
all
could be
meeting.
tough.
The absolutes.
Oh, that's gay. Never
Bro,
mind.
that
I
shit sound
revoke my
corny
statement.
as hell. Yeah, bro, that shit sound corny as shit. The
Uh,
absolutes, dumbass name. Anyways,
I revoked my
like, bro,
statement.
I don't
But
know. What else would you gonna call them?
the
Give me like
Justice
one.
Gang.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, back to Catwoman. How much of a good
Yeah,
guy does she have to be like? What did she do to even earn a position in the same room as them?
I mean, do you really need to do that much though? Like realistically, how good of a good guy do you have to be in
Bro,
terms
Wonder
of that
Woman fought
universe?
Medusa. Batman's over here fighting demonic entities and freaking oversized Banes. Superman is fighting a dude trying to force adoption on him. It's crazy out here in this absolute universe. What do you mean? You gotta
That's
be a
what I'm
pretty
saying
good
though.
person. What
That's
has
what I'm saying though.
Catwoman
Like
done to earn a spot up in them clouds with them boys?
that's what I'm
Martian
saying.
Manhunter is out here doing work. He just got kidnapped. They just straight up ran my boy down in an alley and said, "You coming with us. And we taking your homie." Like they sent somebody else to go be my man's friend.
And then they had my boy sitting in the room like some. It puts the
Bruh.
lotion on its body.
That was crazy. But like that like what is her run gonna be about that's gonna make her justifiable to be on this new absolute
I don't know,
team?
bro. Because like we haven't really got to see too much from her character wise. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We
Is it
know
it's
who
gonna be a
she
little like a
is,
5 issue
but we don't know
miniseries or
what
something,
like.
right?
I think it's like 5 or 6.
I don't know. They'll make us. They'll do something. They'll do something that's gonna be super dope with Catwoman. But that's different though. Like I don't dislike it. It's
No,
just like it's kind of out of nowhere, you know. But you know what though? I guess you could say the same thing for Green Arrow
yeah.
because we
I
haven't
mean,
gotten nothing from Green Arrow.
but at least we know like main continuity. He's a
But
good
why
guy.
not
You
the
know what I mean?
Flash? Like why are you not including the Flash?
They got a bigger story to tell.
Yeah, maybe, bro. I don't fucking know. But earlier when I said that we were gonna double back to my top 3 right now outside of the absolute universe that I'm reading from my TBR, Jonathan Hickman's Avengers, dude, I'm only on issue 3 and I absolutely am more I like it more than if not nah I like it more than his Fantastic Four. And it's not that his Fantastic Four is bad, because I loved his Fantastic Four. It's that his Avengers is that good, and I'm only in issue 3. And it's only 5 parts.
I think it's just like Hickman's really good at world building. So now that he gets to have the whole Avengers team, because with the Fantastic Four, you're kind of limited to like 4 to maybe 8 people, if even that,
Yeah,
at a time.
yeah,
With the Avengers, you can do whatever you want, and Hickman's really good about building a story, and you get to jump around a lot, especially when it's in that,
yeah.
like, omnibus format. Like, reading it's a really fun experience to do.
Yeah, no, his Avengers run is just like, dude, there are so many characters in this Avengers run that like there's enough characters that I'm learning new characters that I didn't know about.
Mhm.
Like I'm like, who is this dude? Like the very the first two issues, my man with the horns and like the
Oh,
children of the
the
universe,
gold guys?
the gold dude and then his
I
sister.
can't remember his name right now,
I
but,
cannot remember their names because they have like alien names, but I have never heard of those characters.
they're really important in like, that's the crazy thing is, like, once you get more through it, you'll see, like, how important those 2 are, especially to that story, but it's the world
Yeah.
building that Hickman does so well that you're able to learn about a lot about those people in just a span of not too many issues, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, dude, the art is I there was definitely some issues in Hickman's Fantastic Four run that I just wasn't fond of. So far, these past 3 issues have had better art in them than Hickman's entire Fantastic Four run. And I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I'm on issue 3 of his Avengers run, and I think the art in the Avengers run is better than the entire run of his Fantastic Four.
Circle
And
back
there's good.
around once you're done with Omni. Circle back around once you're done with Omni.
I'm not even reading the Omni. I'm reading the trade. I'm reading the
Oh, okay.
complete collection.
But circle back around when you're done with it.
Serious, bro?
Because
There's no way it down
the art's
it.
really good in my opinion, but I like the art in the Hickman run for the
No,
Fantastic
no,
Four.
no. I like the art in the
No, you
Hickman run
don't.
too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Gosh, no, but the art in the Hickman run for Fantastic Four is not bad. I just like the art in the Avengers run better.
That's
And
fair.
I'm only on issue 3. That's crazy. And don't, bro,
There's going to be some times though, like the art's gonna switch up in there, and you're gonna be like, "Yeesh."
the art definitely switched up in in Fantastic Four in a way
Yeah,
where
dude.
I was like, you guys missed it on this one. I don't know if he was trying to give a homie a chance, but I don't know if he was trying to give somebody their window in. But it wasn't bad. Like the art that I'm talking about, it wasn't like it just. I don't think it matched that story. I don't think the art
Yeah.
matched the story. But yeah, man, yeah, his Avengers run. If you guys have read Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four, I strongly urge you to go and read his Avengers. Strong. Which one do you like more? Which one do you like more out of his Avengers run?
I think I like the Fantastic Four more, but it's pretty like it's like this far in difference. Like it's very like
Yeah, it's
right
very
there. You know
close.
what I mean? And it changes up some days. Like
Yeah,
the couple times I've reread it now, after the first time I had Avengers higher, I had Fantastic Four lower. Reread Fantastic Four, went up a little bit. So
yeah,
it changes as I read it. Sometimes I find different stuff that I liked a little bit better that time I read it, and then it drops down a little bit, and then the other one goes
yeah.
up a little bit. Or sometimes they're at the same level. So they're both 2 phenomenal stories.
But yeah, I would definitely. I say the same thing as you, brother. I say the same thing as you. Another thing that we talked about earlier that we both have been reading, Uncanny X-Men. Me and Devin are reading all of Chris Claremont's Uncanny X-Men. We just got done with the first arc, 94 through 100. Reading Claremont's run, that first arc, I did not realize how much like writing is involved in that. Like there's a lot of words, brother. There's a lot of words and commentary and narrating in them things, bruh. A lot. And You know, it's cool though. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying reading older comics does take a little bit longer to read.
I will say too, for because I've read a few of the other, I think, what is it classified as? Is it Bronze Age or no, Silver Age? Is that where
Dude,
Claremont falls into?
no, Claremont is Bronze Age.
Okay. So for those like Bronze Age comics, like they are very wordy. Claremont's though, not it's not wordy in the extent that you feel like you're reading a bunch of nonsense. Because like for
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Silver Surfer, when I read that, there was a bunch of nonsense in there that did not need to be in there. I didn't
yeah.
feel like that for the Claremont. Like, when I was reading the Silver Surfer, it would literally be the panel explaining the last 2 panels that explain the 3 panels before that. Like,
Oh, so
there's a
they were
lot of work. Yeah, like, they were literally just backtracking the whole thing and being
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Silver
that's
Surfer
exactly what I was gonna say.
flies in the air," as the last panel was literally you can see Silver Surfer flying through the air. We didn't need a
Yeah,
text bubble explaining
yeah,
what was going on in that
yeah,
panel. For a lot of Claremont stuff, it's like a lot of inner dialogue but very like in-depth inner dialogue.
yeah, yeah. So do you like as for Uncanny X-Men, I feel like I'm learning these characters from their origin, like I was talking about earlier. Does it kind of give you that same sense, or is it more just like, another issue and just another version?
I feel like, especially since this is a lot of their first appearances and stuff, like I like seeing kind of the struggles that Cyclops is going through because you still see those with like the newer runs
Yeah.
and stuff, but like
I
when it's
love that I'm
stemming
getting to
from
know
that, like
Cyclops.
the inner monologue that he has that Claremont wrote, I think is very important and it's super wordy, but
Yeah.
it's important. You know what I mean?
It definitely, because I told my like I've always wanted to get more into Cyclops, and Chris Claremont's run does a really good job of helping you understand Cyclops as a leader, as a lover
As a
boy,
brother,
as a
yeah,
brother, as a son, like everything. Like you do really get to understand Cyclops and Nightcrawler. Cyclops and
yeah.
Nightcrawler, you really get to understand those. S- Storm is kind of like Storm is dope, but she's
In that
definitely like
in that run,
Nevaeh.
she's still really like a
Storm is
really
like their
dope
saving
written
grace.
character, but like
Yeah,
they kind of use her as kind of like you said, their
an
saving grace.
escape.
Like
Like
she's just kind of like
Winston,
rolls around when like shit's really getting like super tight. They're like, oh,
exactly.
we need Storm to be here, and then
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly, exactly. Storm and then like Colossus and Storm had a little thing. I didn't know about that. Like Colossus is definitely messing with Storm, bruh. Definitely. Like, cause I'm like, this dude ready, he about ready to crash out about Shorty, bruh. Like, bro, really like, I will kill for mine. I'm like, bro, you just met her like 3 issues ago. You about ready to crash out about her. That's crazy.
And
Hey,
even too
boy.
for somebody like for even some of the people that didn't get like as much story time, but for like
Yeah.
Banshee or like Thunderbird.
Dude, I love Banshee, bro. Reading Claremont's
Cause
run, I love Banshee.
Banshee was such a dope character because I only knew him from like X-Men First Class. Like when that movie
That's the
came out,
only yup.
that's the only iteration I've really ever seen him in. So to see
But
him as
this
kind of like an
Banshee,
old fart, like
yeah.
Irish guy, like I was like, this guy's funny. Especially
Yeah,
too
bro.
when they bring around the housemaid that
Oh,
Charles
bro.
hires, and
Bro,
he's
you know
like,
who that is, right?
please.
Do
Yeah.
you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the chick from X-Men First Class.
Mhm.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I just want to yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently she's supposed to be getting superpowers
I guess.
or has superpowers.
Like some
But
sort of superpower, like
yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
unlocked like mutant gene or something.
Yeah, Charles Little, like in X-Men First Class, I don't know, I forget her name, but that girl that Charles was messing with, she's in the Claremont run. So she does like is she a mutant?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if she's I I don't know if she's a mutant because even when the Sentinels came around in this last on like issue 100 or 99,
Mhm.
like they didn't detect her or anything because you remember Banshee was trying to she was trying to shoot him with the shotgun or whatever, and
Yeah, dude.
Banshee was over there. But I don't know, they haven't really gotten into it yet. Yeah. Sorry, Banshee. I really fuck with Banshee, and the fact that he's like the oldest out of all of them, pretty much,
Yeah,
is
like they make
that
him an
much
old
funnier.
Irish
Yeah,
guy, which I thought was
but
hella funny.
and he's also Christian, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Christian. So that's dope too. That's super dope too. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, Uncanny X-Men is super dope. Uh shoot. Hey, we can go ahead and wrap it up. What do you think, Devin? You got any last
I
words you want to
think
say before we get off?
I think we've been on here long enough, man. We appreciate all the people that have been around for the live since we started it.
Yeah, yeah,
Appreciate
yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
you
You
guys
guys,
watching today.
if I don't know, this is something kind of like different. Thought that drag the puzzle piece into place. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you guys, this is the first time we went live on TikTok while recording the podcast. Uh, let us know if this is cool. If you guys want us to keep doing this. We kind of got a couple comments in the chat while we were live. So we talked about that a little bit. So this is something you guys want to see more of, let us know. Uh, but yeah, that'll wrap up this episode, y'all. And always remember, stay comfortable
Stay
and
nerdy.
stay nerdy. Peace.